So we're making a cubby house. Or she's making a cubby house. Because the bed's not as comfy as we wish. So we're going to run a big cubby house tonight apparently. Watch the cricket. I'm going to watch the cricket. Not much else going on other than cubbying tonight. So got legs tomorrow. Gonna squat. And that's about all I've got happening tonight. Just hanging out in the cubby house. What do you reckon, Dale?
Fantastic.
I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da! The Taj Mahal. You watching my Seahawks? They're struggling at the moment though. Just hanging in the cubby. Got a bit of a... what's the word? Just bad seats. I don't know. Shit in the way. But watching the Seahawks. They're in strife. I'm praying they can come back. And we also have leg day today, so I'm going to eat huge. Sick of being skinny. Weighed in this morning under 91. I've pretty much been 90 to 91, 92 for the last month, and it's driving me nuts. So I've got to ramp it up and get big. I'm going to eat like crazy today. I'll show you my breakfast. Entree, crunchy peanut butter toast. Round 2, Nutrigains. Up next, got some yogurt. No fat, unfortunately. Big servings of yogurt next. To go with big yogurt, big banana. Probably the last thing pre-gym or breakfast. Got a gym in a couple of hours, so I had to get it all in early. Heinz, spaghetti and meatballs. Meanwhile, the Seahawks are cooked and probably washed up. Still kind of hungry and thought I'd get some extra protein in. Got gold sand away. I put it with milk to fill me up a bit more and to add a bit more protein, a bit extra. ON choc, extreme milk choc. It's pretty good. It's really strong. If you like a rich chocolate flavour, like real strong chocolatey flavour, it's pretty awesome for that. And I don't mind it, but it I don't know. I reckon if you drank heaps of it, you might get a little bit sick from it. But yeah, not too bad. Got my rare sock game on, ready for squat day. Got my Pikachus. I'm levelling up today. What rare socks are you wearing today, Dale? Not part of the team.
I don't have rare socks
Not
because
part
no
of
one
the team.
invited me to the team.
To be a part of the team, you need socks.
Well, no one bought me any.
It's the rules. I bought my own. That's how you get into the team. It's the only rules. You need to buy yourself some socks. That's embarrassing. You want to borrow some of mine?
Yeah.
Right. She's going with Bugs Bunny.
They go. They match.
You're officially a part of the squat team.
Black and grey.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be part of the team? Now you need to squat 200.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah? Leave me hanging on YouTube. Fucking cheers.
That badass weight. What weight is that?
43 plus 24, 168.
168. Let's do it. Nice.
Alright, lads and lasses, that's squat session done. Squatting legs, only filmed one leg exercise just to show you guys sort of the process I went about. Started with some supersets and then moved on to just a really heavy set to finish it, but then to finish after that went to a set where you saw like Youngie pushing on the eccentric contraction. Big fan of that. The eccentric, where you get fighting against the weight, the resistance, is where you're going to get the most growth. So adding that tension there and trying to squeeze it at the top and hold it as long as you can, excellent way to do it. Also, even I didn't do it today, but usually I'll chuck in, then I'll do a drop set and just pump out and really focus on that slow lowering of the weight. So I suggest give that a try. You can do that with anything. You might have seen me, if you followed me for a while, I do it with the bicep curls a little bit too and a few different things. So definitely worth giving it a go every now and then just to mix it up. Also very happy with the squats. I thought I'd talk to you. I just wanted to say, like, my squat stance, if you will notice, if you haven't, just flick back. It's very narrow. The reason for that is I originally was a really narrow squatter. I thought just because the textbook, you know, most people are a little wider, I thought I'd start building it out. And I had a bit of troubles with my knees with that narrow, so it's not very good quality. But had a lot of trouble with my knees, so I tried to push it wider. That then got into my hips a little bit, and recently I did my hip kind of fairly badly. I was out for about 6 weeks. I haven't squat for 6 weeks until only a few weeks ago, which is why I was stoked today. I tied my PB. I think I could have got a little lower, but overall I was pretty happy with it because that's my all-time PB, and I'm only about 4 squat sessions back after taking 6 weeks off. So once the hip's 100%, I reckon I can chase 200 and beyond. So I was really happy with that. So the reason I've gone narrow again is I started progressively, and today's like the 4th one back. So initially it was just sort of a narrow stance and then just half squats, keeping it entirely my quads. Now I'm lowering a little bit, bringing the other sort of sections more into my legs, but still keeping it predominantly quad focused, so I can keep turning. So I can keep it out of my hips as much as I can whilst it's still recovering. I'll eventually take the stance out a little wider, but not too much. Again, I want to keep it narrow. That's where I think I'm stronger. Most people aren't, but I think I'm stronger with a narrow stance anyway. It appears to be that way if I'm back squatting 190 again. So I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, that'll wrap up this vid. If there's anything in particular anyone wants to see, any advice, thinking about doing a few instructional things soon, just on compounds and maybe anything else if anyone wants to see anything else in particular. But overall, just comment below if you want to see anything. If you have any criticisms, throw them my way. I'm tough, I can take it, maybe. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the squats. See you soon.